We in here winners, quarterfinals, DevvyStar versus Jeebus, and we thought this was going to be a Mac Ditto. Hold on one sec, actually. Hey, Nika, can you tell Devy to make sure he's player 1? Anyway, short of that little player 1 switcheroo, it's me, your boy Vanilla, joined here with Best Marth MDVA. Who's you?
Pixie Grandma.
Yeah, that's right.
On Twitter.
On Twitter. At her.
Don't at me.
Shout out my mans.
Shout out to who? Nayako coming here with a shout out, blind though. Anyway.
He's shouting out to me.
Oh, word, I see you. So, we thought this was going to be a Mac Ditto. It's actually Corrin versus Mac. Much better. Hey, tell them they're good to go. All right, never mind. They know. They know they're good to go.
Yeah. No, I'm not super familiar with either of these players.
Jeebus making a lot of upsets at Xanadu recently.
Okay.
He's gotten 5th a couple of times now, or top 8 a couple of times now, beating. I think he beat ZD recently.
That's a pretty good win.
Yeah.
ZD's won JTS a few times.
Yeah, and ZD's even won a Xanadu once as well. One triplet, I can't remember. Even so, Jeebus definitely on the come up. And DevvyStar has made some good upsets here as well. Very solid with his Little Mac, but I guess here's the problem that we run into. Jeebus is a Little Mac getting better results. Now, I understand why Devy wouldn't want to ditto him. It just seems like an awfully not fun matchup. But I don't know. Like, you're also talking about Jeebus knows this, like, he knows what he's doing with this Mac. I don't know.
Yeah.
On paper, I agree with it, but I don't know.
Seems to be, I think he's in the air a little too much for his confidence in Mac, though.
Wow. Great S smash from Devy, but it's not going to connect.
Not quite get it.
Yeah, or not going to kill. I think the thing that Devy isn't doing is right there. He had him off stage. What did he do with the edge guard? Literally nothing. He waited for a ledge get up option to try and kill him that way, but did nothing for the edge guard. Now Devy's back on stage. Jeebus is back on stage, done like 30 more damage.
Exactly not where you want Mac.
Right. Now here's what's going to happen again. He's not going to go for the edge guard at all. He just stepped back, did a pin. He's going to try and bait an option, but does nothing.
Yep.
And there we go. That's almost it, though.
Yeah, I mean, to his credit, Corrin does have a lot of range, so he does. So there's a lot of options he could do to edgeguard, but he's just not really
doing it.
Going for it.
Yeah. And that up throw definitely not going to take it. I'm actually surprised. A little back heavier than I thought. Gone! You are so gone!
Great ending.
I actually really like to see Devy. Now here's the thing. I'm not hating on Devy. I like Devy. I think his Little Mac is far superior to any of the secondaries he's ever used. And I understand why he wants to use the secondary. Mac, on paper, should be an awful character. But there's just like these... Mac is a very momentum character in a lot of ways, I guess, too. But when the momentum's against him, I could see why he would want a character to better suit those matchups like the kind of cancerous Ditto. But I'd really like to see him do the Ditto, despite that.
Especially against a higher ranking Mac.
Yeah. I mean, Mac Dittos are kind of stupid because they both have super armor.
Yep.
So there's a lot of parts of the matchup that are just like, people are just taking damage. Like a lot of damage and then dying really early. So it's a volatile matchup, yes. But I think Devy with his Little Mac would do a lot better.
Yeah.
But who am I to say? We got an even game right now. Ooh, I really like that option from Jeebus. Coming in with the pivot grab and then just baiting out the spot dodge with a rapid jab. Ooh, Devy's got to be careful about those regular get-ups. A little more percent. He's gonna be able to get that so much easier.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
What the
That
fuck?
was really early.
No, it wasn't even, like, he went to Little Mac.
I mean, I guess not Smash 4 early, but...
No. Little Mac just gimped Corrin's recovery. Think about that for a minute. He went down there and did that. Oh, I really like what he went for there. And I really love what Devy did there. Now, one thing I like about Jeebus is he's not unfamiliar to these footstool setups that Mac has. People don't really take into consideration that Mac can do footstool to certain aerials to get jab lock set up, and then it's a free F smash, free up smash, down smash, whatever he wants. KO punch if he's got it. Okay, that's gonna take it.
Yeah.
Convincing 2-0 from
Jeebus dominated a lot more in that second set.
I'd like to see Devi in later games, even if he's uncomfortable with the matchup. Try out Mac. Like I understand what it's like, meaning like that mid or lower character, but I think in that case, on paper, Corrin's the better matchup. Yes, but I know Devy's Mac could have put in more work than that.
We might see him in losers.
Might see him in losers. I want to see Devy's Mac come out in losers. I want to see this. I want to see these punches.